wind which settles only now and then, since it's always on its way from somewhere to somewhere else, but never constantly in one place. Carries in gusts refreshing and not refreshing smells, and sometimes a cloud of butterflies and dragonflies, and sometimes to a flock of blackbirds. And when the wind has gone again, everything in the garden that can move and that has been touched by the wind still moves for a very long time. This mysterious sentence might as well appear in a death notice or in an obituary. The wind, that is, someone's life. Nothing exists that does not touch something else. The end of January 1981, halfway through the winter, suddenly my mother died. I found her in the early morning of Tuesday, January 27th, dead on the floor of her apartment in the old people's home where she had been living for some time. She must have fallen from the couch. She was lying in front of that couch on a carpet, but I do not know the interior of her room. Clearly she had a couch and a carpet. My mother died alone. Very infrequently in recent years, my mother would phone me, because as soon as I spoke my name, she would say, "I'm sorry, I dialed the wrong number." But I recognized her voice by her tone and by her Indonesian accent. There are millions of mothers on the world, but only one of them is mine. And before I could answer, she would hang up. And I left it at that. I heard the voice of a mother who was disconnected with her son. Rock, rock, rock. I hardly knew my mother. No, let me not pretend to be more cynical than I am. I'm certainly not more sentimental than I really am, but at least I knew my mother then. In those war years, in the East Indies, in the Japanese camp, where she taught me to read. This camp was called Chideng. This women's camp, where small boys under 10 years old were also accommodated, where I have lived with my grandmother, my mother, and my sister,